Hi there, welcome back to City Skylines HeightMapped 25 Tile Intermediate Series, which I'm going to start just calling HeightMapped Intermediate Series because we're no longer at 25 tiles. I have subscribed to something called 81 tiles, which is allowing me to buy out into the eye candy area now. The part we could only get into before if we went into first person mode on a vehicle and rode out, but we can actually go out into these areas now and buy them and put things in them, which we're going to do, but not right in this episode. I just wanted to show you that we have it. I should probably show you which one it is. It's 81 tiles by Bloody Penguin. There's a lot of 81 tiles, but this 81 tiles is by Bloody Penguin, and it seems to work really well. And you do have to buy the tiles, but at least you get the extras if you want them bad enough to pay for them. And eventually I will buy 2 or 3 up in the farming district. Okay, now that was one new one that I got, but the thing that I got that I love the most, we've been struggling with garbage and dead people for how long now? All of us? And I've been bitching about it for how long now? Well, now we have a new mod called Enhanced HEARSES, and I think they're by Eno, and also Enhanced Garbage Trucks by Eno. Now, there's a good side and a bad side to it. The good side, which overshadows everything else, and makes it wonderful, is that now instead of running from this end of the town all the way up to this end of the town to pick up a dead body, and then running over here to pick up a dead body, and then running back over here to get a dead body, and then running back over here to get a dead body, and then back up over here to get one, all over the map. When the I can't get this thing to work today. When the crematorium is right here and should be taking care of this section and this section, and just this part down here. That's all it should be taken care of, right? So we've got crematoriums down in this section in why is that? Oh, okay, crematoriums and cemeteries in this area that should be taking care of all these dead bodies. They're in this area, and yet we have dead bodies down here. Why? Because we don't have the enhanced hearses yet. Okay, but I do have them now, and they will start working, but only after we take care of one other requirement for them, and that would be zoning. That's the bad side. In order for those hearses to work, they have to be inside a zoned area, and right now some of them are in this zoned area, some of them are in this zoned area, and some of them are in this zoned area. There's no bodies in here, and yet I'm using up these 3 for nothing. There's one over here covering these, and 1 or 2 here covering these, but the dead bodies are out here and there's nobody covering them. Okay, so we have to rearrange our we have to rezone, and then in each zoned area we have to have a garbage dump, and we have to have a garbage dump, and we have to have a, I can't think today, and we have to have a hearse, a crematorium. Okay, so this is the area that we're going to have for all of our, we created the entertainment area that was bringing in all the money last time, and we made all of this area. Why did it come out as something separate? Come on, there. Okay, and all of this area along the shoreline we had made into nightlife area. Well, I'm going to make this whole area into nightlife area because we're going to not struggle with money anymore if I can help it. But we will struggle with dead bodies in this zone, and there would be plenty, if we don't have a crematorium in there. And as you can see, all of our purple areas are out in here. There's nobody over here. Okay, so I'm going to have to I'm going to have to pull one of these guys, and I think I'll take that one out of this area and put it down in here, probably with the police station that was down there. So, and take this garbage and put, take some of this garbage and put it over here, or take some of this garbage and put it over here. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing on this episode. Just fixing this so that we have much better coverage, and it shouldn't take but just a minute. I do need to make this street bigger though, because it's gonna, okay, so we're gonna upgrade this one. And I need to get rid of this park that's fouling me up here. I think I might have a couple. Let's see if that worked. Okay. Nope. Space already occupied. I still have parks? I guess I do. What is that before I destroy it? Let's get down there and take a look. Oh yeah, that is a park. Okay, get rid of that. Those are just trees. You wouldn't think that that would stop it. Okay, now let's try. I'm just trying to get a street out here, guys. Just a little street. Hello. Okay. Now I want a street coming up from here. And now we can change it. Okay. I don't know why it's bowing. There, okay. And we'll take it up this way because this is where I'm going to put the garbage dumps. I don't get the space already occupied business. Oh, another park. Yes, 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 get it out of there. Okay. This is not supposed to take quite so long as it's taking. Now what's wrong? I'm having a little problem here. There. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Goodness. There we go. And then we'll run it across here. There, straight across. Okay, now right up in here I want to put a couple of these guys because we're going to put two zoning areas here. And the first one is going to be right here. So we'll grab this guy. And move him. down here. Okay, and this guy, and move him over here. Now then, is that right? Move this one down here. Okay, now the zoning has to push out over this one. For the entertainment nightlife area, and then the zoning from Old Portside has to push out. I keep getting new ones and I don't want them over this one and down, because everything over here is going to be more residential eventually. Probably not in this episode, but we'll start it out here anyway. Get it out this way. Oh, goodness. There. Okay. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, guys, because I know this is not fun for you to watch. Okay. Okay, so now I have garbage pickup in both areas, which is perfect, but I don't have, my HEARSES are not in both areas. I need to move this one, this crematorium, from here down here, where I believe there is a police department. If I can, I think that's the police department. This guy's having problems anyway, so we'll relocate the crematorium there. All right. So now we have a crematorium in that zoned area for nightlife, and we have a garbage in that zoned area for nightlife, and we have, I think we still have 2 crematoriums. Yeah, in Old Portside, which is going to cover all of that area eventually, so that's perfect. And we still have one over here in New Portside. So everything is now covered. I don't want to move these garbage or these cemeteries, which are working, but I don't want to move them yet. I don't think we're going to need them, so I'm going to turn them off for right now. Now that everything is zoned properly down here, I don't think we need them down here for picking up dead bodies. We'll see. Okay. And then now that we have this area zoned, I believe, I guess we could push this one out into covering that area if we need it. We could even push this one up into one of them. So now we have a cemetery on each of these residential areas as well, and that's good. That's always good. And this one here, it's not good for anything. Okay, so now we have all of these guys here that I don't really want to. Okay, we do have to put a fire department in here that will cover both of these, and we don't want to use that one because we've moved the garbage. So I'm going to put one fire department here between them, just so that they won't burn down. And the crematorium is covered by those areas as well, I think. Okay, there's a fire department here that can get to... Did I do that wrong? Where's the zoning? It's all about the zoning these days. Okay, I did do it wrong. I need to move the fire department so it's in this area. Otherwise, there'll be nothing covering that one. Okay. Or do the fire departments apply to the zoned areas? Not yet, they don't. But if we ever get enhanced for fire and police and clinics, they will. So I'm going to put the fire department right here. just so that it can cover both of them, but when the zoning time comes, this one will be inside the proper zoning for this area, and the one that's down here will be in, I'm just setting up for later, okay? Okay, so those are all done, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now up here we have the same problem. We need to have garbage coverage for everything, and we have a garbage truck in this area, or we will have as soon as I push this over here, but we don't have, do we have one over here? Okay, and this we can push over here for these. So now these two zoned areas are covered by garbage. And do they have crematoriums in them? Yes, each of those areas have their own crematoriums. Yes. But then we have this whole huge area up here. I'm going to push this area up into this one and knock out the Falls district there, so that it covers those also. But now we still have this area and this area that need to be under one zoned area and have garbage and crematoriums in both of them. Okay, crematoriums here can cover any dead bodies out there if we rezone. Garbage, we have two garbages here, which are too close to the water so far as I'm concerned, that can cover out here, and we can put another one out here if we buy this piece up on top. So what I'm going to do is rezone, push the zoning from here out across into this part, so that those garbage trucks cover this area. There we go. And for right now, we'll leave it that way. In another episode, I will be wanting to move things just a little bit there, but we don't need to now. We now have garbage in this one big zoned area, and we have crematoriums in this one big zoned area. So we're covered, except for here. Over here, we have 3 different areas, and garbage is down here and over here, I think. Yeah, down here and over here. And I don't think we have a crematorium here at all. Do we? No, we might need to put one in there. We'll start out with just garbage, though. So all I'm going to do is push the industry section out into all the rest of this, which, quite frankly, I don't think is... Oh, what am I doing here? My mouse is acting up. I'm just going to make this all the industry now, because we're going to be putting... Our landfill areas don't have to be landfill areas anymore. That was just a mistake at the beginning, and we're not going to have that anymore. So I am, though, going to have the forestry department, which is not covered by anybody right now. Oops, that's the wrong one. We want the forestry department to have something, so I'm going to put one of the garbage things right here for the forestry. And we'll just push it out that way. Okay, so now we need to put a little road here and move the garbage trucks here, at least one. As soon as we get done with this, we'll go have fun. Okay, take this out a little bit. Take one of these guys. Come on. Oh yeah, we're going to need to take another fire department out there too, aren't we? Find out where the fire departments are. And we have to put water there. Okay, and then fire departments, where do we have them? Okay, we have two. I'm going to grab this one up here if I can. Up, 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 up. There he is. Okay. And I'm going to move him down here so he's covering these guys. Okay. And he still has water. And he's got electric from the other guy. Okay, so he's covered. And so now we have garbage in this zoned area. And I don't think we need to worry right now about a crematorium. Okay. I probably am missing one. We'll find out, but I think I've got it all covered. Yeah. This is zoned. That's zoned. Those guys will go in this way, come out this way. How are they going to get back over? The hard way, but they can get there. Okay. I could put a little tiny crossover road right here. And then make sure that this one goes both ways. Okay, I think it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so we're good there. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed all the zoning problems that work with our HEARSES now, and we'll see if that fixes our death care, which is at present 308. Remember that, because at the end of the game, or at the end of the episode, on this episode, I'm going to check the death and see if it's still at 308 or if it has dropped considerably. Okay, so enhanced garbage, enhanced HEARSES, and I showed you the 81, and I think that's enough extra stuff for this mod or this episode. Now we can go have fun. And I'm just going to go right back down in here. And turn this baby on and watch and see if the dead bodies disappear. It looks like they already did. Yeah, that was quick. We had some skulls up here, and they've already been taken care of. They've already been grabbed. So I think what I'm going to do is oh, these guys need water. Oh, it's a good thing I came up here. Okay, where am I going to grab water from? I'm going to take it across here. I was coming up there to grab a hearse so we could ride a hearse and see where they went. But I think maybe we better give them some water first. Okay. So now all these guys, let's see, this group is Portside Incinerator, and that's good. I'm just going to call it Portside Incinerator. Well, it's calling itself Portside Incinerator 1, so that's not, I don't want that for a name. I want it to say Old Portside Incinerator. Incin. So I know when okay. Okay, so this is the one covering all the residential area. Portside Residential. This one is Nightlife Incinerator. And we can say Portside down here. Okay, and this is now the Nightlife Port Side. Old Port Side. Fire Department. Or just Fire Department. Fire. I guess that's all I get. Okay. So now we can grab one of these guys who's coming out. Where's he coming from? From Old Port Side Incinerator. So this guy should not be going through the nightlife because he's coming from Old Port Side. So when he goes down here and goes around, he should be skipping right past the nightlife section, which would be the first turn to the right. He should not make the first turn to the right like some of these other guys might, because he's supposed to go into the residential section, not the nightlife section. He's zoned to be dispatched out only to the residential. Let's see if that works. See, now that other guys, those other two guys were probably from the... Can't go in here either, I don't think. Shouldn't be going in here either. We'll see. Yep, yep. They're still going. That's good. Okay. Good. Good deal. Okay, so he's going down into Old Port Side where he's supposed to. And that's what I was hoping for. Okay, we don't need to watch him do it all. I just wanted to make certain that, you know, that's where he's going. I would stay with him if it was... I wonder if I can jump. Can I jump? Let's see if I can jump to the guy in front of us. Yeah, I think I can. And he's also for Old Port Side, but he, there, is not following another garbage truck. So at least we have something that we can see better what's going on. He's also getting the garbage first, so he'll be quicker to go through, pick up all the garbage in this residential area, and then he should go directly back to his incinerator facility without ever going into the nightlife section. I just love this Tony 56's new, we can get right down in here and see everything. I love this. I like being down where I can actually see the buildings. Okay, he is now full, and he should be heading back to, without too much running around, he should be headed directly back to the Old Port Side Incinerator facility. And it looks like that's where he's headed, because it's up ahead of him and off to the right. He is going to have to go left when he gets there, but it is off to the right. Boy, this area needs something. Maybe I need to put some parks in here, a little bit more parks. It looks a little bit sad. Okay, and we're down in the red, and it's telling us we have no funds again. I hate that it does that. I think it might have something to do with the 81 tiles, or one of the new mods that we have is now not letting me see how much I'm gaining in city funds. It tells me how much we're getting per week, but it's not giving us what our full balance is, and I don't care for that very much. We should start getting more, though. Oh, I know why it's dropped down, because I rezoned all of that other commercial area into nightlife, and so it had to repopulate itself with new nightlife. Okay, there are the two incinerator facilities. We'll take one and go through the nightlife section next. As soon as this guy gets back here. That's why. Okay, I'm going to bounce out. I don't know why it took me back there, because that's not where I started. I started over here. Oh, because I jumped into that other one from the one that was here. Okay, so this is the nightlife one? Yeah. Okay, so this is our guy right here. And he's going to go over to the other incinerator. But the first guy who comes out of this nightlife one, I'm going to grab him and we will see if he goes to nightlife or not. So I'm going to put you on hold until that happens, so I'm not just, oh, there it is, didn't have to put you on hold. Okay. And we'll stick it on blue so it follows it. Can I get this turned off? Yeah. Okay. So now this guy should be going to the first or second right-hand turn to go into the nightlife section because he is for the nightlife incinerator section facility. So he should be making a sharp right here any moment. And if he doesn't, then we'll know our zoning is not working properly. But this should actually start building up and giving us a lot of extra income because we're not running our hearses around and our garbage trucks around for nothing. I mean, they're going in, they're picking up, they're coming back. No funny business, no driving the garbage truck across the entire county just on a joyride. No more of that. That's not going on anymore. And we are in the new nightlife section where everybody else has dropped out, and because we have and they've disappeared because we have the auto bulldoze now. But as new nightlife comes, as new business comes back in, we'll start making more money, and all of a sudden we'll be, you know, in the green big time. We just have to wait for it, and I just have to pray that we don't run out of money in the meantime, because it certainly is taking long enough. I guess we need to put in, well, it's not asking for anything. Okay, it is asking for a little business down here. If you look at the demand bars down here, we're getting a little demand for business. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right there. It says low demand for commercial zone. Low or not, that's better than no demand at all. I mean, this one has no demand for residential, no demand for industry down here where I'm arrowing. So I'm hoping that, you know, now it says still low demand, but hopefully businesses are going back in. Yeah, we're up to 1,000 a week now in weekly income. So we're back to getting funds back into the city coffers, and we don't want to play around with any more expenses until we start getting a lot more coming in. Okay, so this guy is just barely filling it up, but he's covering all of the nightlife section to do it. So if he doesn't fill up when he finishes all of the nightlife section, then he will probably run out of that area and, you know, start picking up elsewhere. At which point we'll drop off of him because I don't want to follow him through all of that. But you know, maybe he'll pick up enough over here. I think he's going to turn right. Yeah, he might pick up enough in this one little short street even. Problem is I can't tell how much garbage there is, and I don't think I can check it. Well, can I check it? I'm going to try and check it while we have this open. No, doesn't let me. I thought maybe it would tell us which ones were. There we go. Okay. Yeah, these are all already picked up because they're not red or orange or brown. So see, all of the nightlife has already been picked up. It's in green, and so this garbage truck is not going to get his load. And I lost his little pickup thing too, so. Yeah, all these guys are green. How are the other guys? Back over there on the other side? Are there any on the other side yet? We've got garbage trucks from here running all over in here trying to find more garbage. And it's just not finding it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this fella back. Ooh, resume game. Do I still have him? Yeah, he's right here. See if I can get him back. See, he's hardly got any because there just isn't any, there's no garbage to pick up in this zone anymore. There's the zone. Okay, just this little tiny area here is it. And if we go to the garbage, we can see that everybody is clear. They're all aqua. There is no garbage. So that garbage truck is going to eventually leave the area, and he will go elsewhere to pick up. Let's see, I don't have any electricity here. Why is that? What happened here? Okay. Electric. Turn on the electric. See where the disconnect is. Oh, it's just because everybody's croaking here, huh? All right, so we can run one across from here, just temporarily. I'm going to run something across from here. No, I better do it here. From here to here. And then from here all along this back line. Okay. And these are just temporary runs until, so we don't lose all these guys. I think that might be the fire department there. I certainly don't want to lose them. And then up this way. Ah! Oh, wait a minute. I'll just run it from here to here. Having a little trouble getting my mouse to work, so. Oh, goodness. Okay, now let's turn it on and see what happens. Did I get everybody? Okay. So what little we have, that's why we were running out of money too, because our farmland. God, I can't get this thing to work today. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to move these fellas anyway. That's half the problem. Okay. So that'll fill back in. I would think industry will fill back in with that. See, now I don't know what I have down here in money. So this makes me really nervous because some mod somewhere that I put in is making me show 0 in city coffers, but I knew I had 2 million something to start. Problem is I don't know what I have now. So I don't want to take a chance on playing with anything. I eventually want to grab all of this up here and move these garbage dumps way out here. But I don't want to spend money that I don't know how much I have to do it. So I'll wait till the next episode when I come back in. Make sure I have the funds to do that with. Okay. Okay, well, we're at 40, so I'm going to say that was it for this one. Whatever it was I was planning on doing, I'll wait and do it in the next episode. So that was episode 65, and I hope to see you in 66 when we're going to do a whole lot more first persons, because I will have already taken care of all this zoning business. And anything else that needs zoning, I'll do off camera, and it'll just be done when we come into 66, so we can play. Okay, I'll see you in 66. Bye.